Well, Mark, this is exciting. This is your 9th annual.
It is our 9th annual. Let me get my raccoon eyes off. I got some sleep last night. I might as well prove it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is our 9th annual. So thanks again for being here. Appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you making it possible. And I know you have this. I have this cookbook as well. You have you got a lot of good recipes. And I think once you purchase it, if I'm not mistaken, they can just come and kind of get a refill on the next year's winners.
That is correct. Every year, one of the ideas of this cookbook is that when you buy it for the first time, it continues to grow as long as we do our cook-off. And we're already making plans for the 10th. So I would say next year we'll have another batch for you.
That sounds great.
Before we wind things down today, I would like to go into greater detail about this board, because sometimes it gets forgotten how important this can be to first responders. Because it's not just the fact that it's a grease board for the front of a refrigerator that all of us have for, what do I pick up, what do I do on Monday, pick up my dry cleaning on Tuesday, and those things. But actually, Russ, the bigger part of it is what we want to talk about is this information that's here on the back of the board. And this can be so important to first responders. And there's also an app that I want to talk to you about that you can actually put on your phone. And actually, the first responder can come in and actually touch on this, and it all goes directly to their phone. So the information goes with you and them when they're in their response mode. So I'd like to maybe touch back on this, because there's more information here that I can touch on before the start of the cook-off.
Sure, and I know things are coming down to the wire here. We got about 10 minutes, so I better let you go. Anything else you want to mention that's new or different or exciting? You pretty much got this fine-tuned to like a Swiss watch, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what, I look out here and I see some old faces, and I don't mean that in age-wise. I mean people who've been here for the first year all the way to the new people that are coming in. I'm excited about that. I see some ethnic food we have this year, and I'm a tamale man, so I saw some fresh tamales come in, so I'm anxious to get to those. But I think, again, what I'm looking here is a beautiful day. People are here laughing, having fun, and that's what Grandma's Cook-Off's all about, is just coming out, having fun. Oh, no, by the way, and winning $1,200.
$300 per category: side dish, main dish, dessert, and soup.
That is correct. Yeah, we're going to have 4 winners today. Each category is going to win $300 cash and a few other things along the way, but we'll talk about those later.
That is Mark Genda. Mark Genda just giving his welcoming speech. Fun as always. And I think we want to go ahead and show you this marker that marker board that he was describing. If I will put it up in front of the camera here, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So you'll see that this goes on your refrigerator. And the red sticker on the bottom left is to help notify the emergency responders that there is a board on the refrigerator inside that has not only your reminders that you can use, but on the back it has lots of vital information for you. And that way you don't have to be conscious to let them know all this important information. And they have that at Genda Funeral Home to help out. You'll see the magnets on the corners of this as well. So this will be hidden out of sight until the emergency responders may need it at your house. So he's giving these out today at the cook-off. Eric.
Feed.
That's great. Well, you're taking pictures, aren't you? And I heard a rumor that you might even get your drone out.
Yeah, the drone will be going up here in a little bit. Just called it the airport.
Okay, well, that's great. That's good to hear. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's always fun to see your pictures afterwards. And, of course, I put your video up on the Clinton County Daily News to show folks what this kind of looked like last year. So it looks like he's back there with the judges, isn't he?
Yeah, they should be coming in here. He said 2 o'clock. They should be. Well, that's a little after 2 now, isn't it?
Okay, yeah,
so they should be getting close.
I would think so. Okay. Heather Black, our operations manager, is with us, and also I think Ken Hartman.
The judges this year are coming in a dance train. Give it up.
Okay, I recognize a winner from how many years have you? And by the way, what is your name?
Cheryl Smith,
Cheryl Smith. I recognize. Now, how many times have you won, Cheryl?
3 times.
My goodness, I picked a good person. What categories do you like to enter?
I've always done the main dish.
Main dish. Okay. And do you have something in today?
Yes.
Okay. What did you fix for today?
Lasagna.
Okay, that sounds good. Anything special with the lasagna? Spinach or anything?
It's got like brown sugar in it and Gouda cheese.
And some secret other ingredients.
Yeah.
So, boy, that's $900 over the years that you have won here.
Yes.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So the lasagna, and how did you stumble on this lasagna recipe? Are you an experimenter or are you a researcher?
I guess you kind of experiment a little bit and make it and have people try it, and then he kind of like critiques it and says,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do this, and come out with a winner.
You must love to cook, and it must be a great place to come over for dinner.
Yeah, I do like to cook, yes.
Anything else you want to share with us? So I know my mother was a very, very good cook, and she passed in 1999. But boy, it does bring a family together, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Everyone likes a good meal, so.
Yeah, it's it's universal. Yeah, good memories, good food, and then you can laugh and remember that moment. There's a saying, we don't remember the days, we remember the moments.
Right.
Well, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thanks for. And where is your lasagna, by the way?
On the main dish.
On the main dish area, so that would be
over here.
Oh, right over there. Okay, so yeah, we got main dish, and then desserts, obviously, and these are the side dishes, a lot of those, and then the soups.
Oh, actually, I did do soup one year, but I didn't win that year. But
Okay. All right. Well, we'll follow and see how things go. Thank you, Cheryl Smith. So we see some dessert judges right in front of us here, and they are pretty serious about their job, I can tell. Marvel. Is this hard to decide? Yeah, I bet you it is. Now, how many years have you been a judge? And I know you don't have a lot of time.
9 years.
9, all 9. You've been a judge every single time.
And they always stick me with sweet.
with desserts. Well, hopefully you don't have too much of a diabetic problem, but maybe you will if you keep this up. Marvel Albitz is an awesome cake maker and decorator, by the way, and that's, I'm sure, why they put her in the dessert category. She is famous for decorating some awesome cakes, and then they even auction them off sometimes in our community. Preparing that beautiful cake. Is that a German chocolate? I don't know. Maybe it's banana. Maybe it's German chocolate banana. Who knows? And I heard some of the judges are double dipping.
Well, Russ, it is so unlike me to call anyone out on that. I mean, that's not
you're so shy.
That's not my style. That's right. I normally like to stay kind of low key about that. But it was, by the way, it was Nancy Martin and Rose Lashbrook. But hey, I don't
Nancy Martin and Rose Lashbrook. Okay.
But I don't want to mention Nancy Martin's name or Rose Lashbrook's name. Okay, well, that would be wrong.
And Cheryl Smith. We don't want to mention her name. She's been a 3-time winner. She's won $900 from you, Mark.
I know. I saw her shoes and purse when she came in. She said thank you.
That's great. That's good. Why is the side dish so large compared to the main dish? Must be popular.
Well, you want to know the real reason?
Yeah.
Because I've actually had people say, well, Mark, I've never done this before. What should I do? And I said, well, you know what? Side dishes are usually pretty low.
Yeah, well, actually, and that's how they dive into it. And then once they get going, like Cheryl Smith, she does the main dish like lasagna.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've seen any of the things. I don't know if you had a chance to walk around. I know you're working hard at your station, but if you've walked around here and seen what's going on here, man, there's some good-looking stuff here, Russ. I don't know if you're going to maybe partake of that.
I got a close-up of that cake right there. and she was cutting it, and it was pretty enticing, I got to tell you. And you know, with Marvel Ovals, she's been here every year for 9 years
As a judge.
right? And
you know why we do that, right?
well, she's famous for her cakes.
Exactly. That's why we don't want her in the contest. We make no secret about it.
That is funny. That's
No,
great.
but I'll tell you what, the minute, there was one time that there was a golfer by the name of Tiger who was on top, and he's not there anymore. So Marvel, look out.
That's right.
Everybody's gunning for number one.
You're only as good as your last performance.
I didn't say it. You did, Russ.
I guess that's true. Thank you. I'm going to try to get Dennis Bergendorf over here, too. He's, of course, a professional broadcaster, has been. And maybe we can do an interview. Anybody else you want me to pick on here that you think
Well,
might...
I'll tell you what. Now, I don't know whether you knew it or not, but you realize we do have another 9-year person over there. She's been here all 9 years. So I would definitely encourage you to bring her over.
I didn't see her raise her...
There at the end of the white shirt right next to Janine.
Oh, that's great. Great. I'd like to talk to her. You are pretty special in this room. You know why?
No, I don't know why.
She's pretty special for a lot of reasons. One, because I like her, but go ahead.
Well, I hear that you have a unique, you are one of the few people that have actually been involved with this for 9 years, which is since the very first one.
I absolutely love it. Every year it's a wonderful thing.
That's neat. Now, what categories have you entered?
I've entered the soups, I've entered the main dishes, and now I'm on side dish.
Is this your first year for the side dish?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Well, that's hardly fair.
Oh, really? Why?
A veteran like
I'll
you.
do it next year. I'll do another one next year.
And what's so cool, these are all blind. I mean, nobody knows. They just do it strictly by taste, don't
It's
they?
a secret.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
a
secret until then they say, okay, this is the winner. Oh, here's the person's name.
Right. We have no idea. We have no idea who they are. Their recipes are laying there, but no names. No.
And while they're doing all of that, everybody's having a wonderful time in the audience.
They
just
are.
visiting.
And I've seen a lot of smiles today.
Yeah, everybody is happy here.
That's awesome. Now, what is one more question? We'll let you go.
Sure.
What is the side dish that you did prepare for today?
The one today is sweet potato casserole.
Okay. Well, that
Topped with
sounds
pecans.
awesome.
Sounds almost
Well, maybe it'll
custard.
be in the recipe book next year. We'll see.
It will be. All the recipes that are here are in Grandma's cook-off. There's the winter category, and then all the categories from all the years are in the cookbook.
So every entry every year is in every recipe book.
That is correct, yeah.
And I bought 5 of them to start out with so I could give one to each member of my family, and I update them every year at Christmas time.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming over and sharing that with us. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we have Dennis Bergendorf, and if I remember right, your on-air name used to be Dennis B., if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, I had to shorten it because people couldn't pronounce it.
Oh, yeah.
I had trouble pronouncing it.
That's great. And, of course, you worked at the WILO and also in Kokomo at Z, and I think you had WIBC, if I'm not
I was at
mistaken.
WIBC for about 10 years, but you were the guys that brought me here.
Hey, that is awesome. That's great. Now, this is your first, I want to get here in front of the camera. Usually he's talking about the soup. Usually I just have to worry about the sound, but I guess I have to worry about the camera
Yeah,
now.
this is wonderful. WILO TV, that's
Yeah,
great.
We're live video streaming and recording, and we'll have it up on YouTube.
Well, I can watch myself, see how beautiful I am.
Yes, you can. So, did you or Barb enter anything today?
Yeah, she's got something in the side dishes. It's homemade bread. It's cracked wheat bread, and boy, I'll tell you, the family's loved it for about 35 years. And that's how old it is. He brought it in from 35 years ago, but we had it frozen.
But I'm so glad you kept it frozen because, if it wasn't frozen, all bets are off.
And then she's got a spinach dip that's just knock your socks off. And I think she'll be a contender, but there's a lot of entries.
Yeah, there are, especially side dishes. It looks to me like side dishes and desserts.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say side dishes has as many as any.
Now look at that number 12 there. My goodness, that looks good.
Yeah, it's kind of marbled, isn't it?
They're all, and the color, it's such a golden brown.
Yeah, they just perfection air. Oh, there's a drone.
Yeah, drone.
Yeah, he's got. There we go.
Yeah, that guy can hover.
That's
knows
that's
what he's
Eric.
doing.
That's Eric. Oh yeah, that's Eric Dirk.
Oh, yes, I know him. Yeah, I didn't recognize him with the beard.
So, anything else? Now, this is your first time. How does it
First
strike?
time.
How does it strike you as a first
Oh,
timer?
This is fun. We need to do more of this kind of thing. And and I like the fact that Genda has put in some money because it's not just a trophy, it's not a ribbon. but there's going to be some people that are probably punching each other. And
Yeah, it's a real competition. $1,200 will be given away today, earned today.
Earned, yes, yeah. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to stick around and get a sample. It looks like we've got a big crowd here.
Yeah, after the judges are done, everybody gets to go through and have their way with all this food.
Oh, man, this is great. This is fun, Russ.
All right. And our operations director, Heather Black, looks like she is hard at it. Let's get a close-up of her. You'll have to excuse my, I'm not a union member on the camera crew, so you'll have to put up with me multitasking here. But there we go. There's Heather Black. She's our operations director at Shine 99 WILO, Clinton County Daily News, WILO TV, and Shine 99 TV. And she is obviously looking over the side dish category, along with some of the other judges. I see Rosemary Lashbrook there in the dark top. Looks like maybe they're done with soups already. Who knows? She's cutting that off into little pieces. And again, these are anonymous. No one knows who has each one until the judges make their decision. Okay, we have with us Rosemary Lashbrook, who not only, I'm sure, is a very good cook and a very good judge, but she also happens to be my neighbor. How are you, Rosemary?
I'm great.
Good deal. Now, how many years have you been judging?
This is my first, but I've won this 1 year for the soup.
Oh, very good. And you, I think, are in the soup category now.
Yes, I was.
Well, that's very good. Congratulations. What kind of soup did you win with?
Stuffed pepper soup.
That sounds delicious. So what is the secret to doing well here?
Well, just present a lot of flavor and originality, I would say.
Yep. Now, I can't talk about specifics yet, but generally do you have your individual, then you're going to go back and decide as a group? Is that how this works?
Yes, everybody rates the soups or whatever you're rating, and then we all go back and confer to choose the winner with a total point.
And hopefully it's, I had that one down too. And the judging is winding down, he's saying. Okay, he's going to make some announcements. Anything else you want to share with us?
No, this is a lot of fun. All the women and grandfathers should come do this.
Yes, thank you.
Now what we're going to do is this. I have always said, no, you know what? I never said it. My mom said it years ago. She said this to me. Mark, she goes, you know what? Food always tastes better when you share it. So, moms know everything. My mom did. I've got the wounds to prove it. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, back there on that table, there's plates, there's bowls, there's dessert things, there's silverware. We should not let all this hard work go to waste, should we? So why don't we try it? Let's get up, grab those plates. It's smorgasbord time.
The judges are no longer in the room. They have gone out the back door, and I'm sure each cluster of judges deciding on which numbers that they like the most. Well, Eric, I don't have the camera on, so we're not watching you eat, but we are listening to you eat. How's that?
That's pretty darn good.
Looks like you got some spinach dip or something there. That looks pretty good.
Well, yeah, spinach. Oh, this stuff, mushrooms, those were pretty good too.
Oh my.
I doubt they have any left for you though.
Yeah. Okay.
You just gotta take my word for it.
I'm like the dog that gets the scraps. I do have an iPad, and for instance, here is one of the dishes that you can see. This was in the soup category. Would you call those orchids, maybe? Let's see what else we have. That looks like sweet potatoes. That might be Smith's recipe, the one lady that we talked to. Here's another dessert that we saw, and a close-up of that.
Because once I announce these winners, it's like the giant goodbye. So, hey, anybody taste any really good food? Because I know I had a couple. Yeah, let's give ourselves a hand. all the participants. I guess in today's, let me see, I need a today parent. Oh, today parent, let's say this. Everybody gets a participation clap. So therefore, we won't have any winners because you're all participation winners. That's why I like dealing with this group. No way, I want to win. The rest of you can lose. All right. Hold on, what are we doing this year? What are we giving away? Money. I don't see any money. I ain't got no stinking money. Hold on, where's the Brinks person? Oh. What's in here?
Nothing. I took it and bought shoes.
Enough of that. Hold on a minute. I got to check something out here because last year I saw a beautiful pair of shoes deliver this. Really? I just wanted to hold it for a minute before I gave it away. Do you mind? It's so rare for me to touch it. Carly usually deposits it so fast. All right. Here we go. We have 1, 2. Come on. We got more categories than 1, 2.
We've got 2 each.
Oh, we got 2. Oh, wow. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you do it or not, we have 4 categories. We have main dish, soup dish, dessert, and sides. On the main dish, the winner, Wendy Ferguson, Southwest Loaded Chicken Breast. Hold out your paws. 1, 2, 3. All right, the soup category is going to be won by Abawina Hokosa. Bring it on down. By the way, if you guys didn't have any of that soup, it was on the end. Oh, yummy. All right, hold out your paw. Ready? 1, 2, uno, dos, tres. Hey! Now, how in the world anybody could pick from those desserts, ladies and gentlemen, those desserts were out of this world. Weren't they? Weren't they? Yeah. So, our dessert judges said this, though, that Norma Dysinger made a pineapple sunshine cake, and it was yummy. It got first place. Pineapple sunshine cake. And here comes our little sunshine right here. Oh, ready? That was a little too quick. Wait a minute. First year, she learned already. 1, 2, 3. Yay! All right. And for the side dish and the final dish, and that was a big category, ladies and gentlemen. But the winner is Barbara Bergenoff, spinach dip with cracked wheat bread, homemade. Give it up.
That's Dennis Bergendorf's wife, the one I interviewed. Barbara had that spinach dip.
Okay. Do you want this?
Yes.
Donate it to charity? No, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. And there are the shares winners of Grandma's Cook-Off. Bring everybody in here. All right, and once again, thanks for everybody. By the way, we're going to be back here next year for the 10th anniversary of Grandma's Cook-Off. People have always said in the past to me, oh, Mark, you know, we had a great day. Oh, Mark, you put all this together. Oh, Mark, oh, Mark, oh, Mark. And I guess what I want to say to everyone who might be listening, and actually the facts are this. It's not Mark. I have a great staff and a great group of team players that put this together every year. And I want to take a moment to say thank you, because without my people, I would be just Mark. And with my people, we have Grandma's Cook-Off, which is a great event. So I'd like to thank John Pontius, Sean and Kim, Carly and Nick, Rita and Mel, Mary Lou Castillo, Deb Walker, Bill and Deidre Smith, and Don Hinesley. So I want to say thank you to those support people that we have here, and to the family of Genda Funeral Home, because that's what I call them. Without them, again, this event could not happen. I'd like also to, one more time, things get exciting there at the end, I'd like to take another moment to announce the winners and the categories in which they won. For our main dish, and our judges were Ken Hartman, Grant Gangwer, and Nancy Martin, went to Wendy Ferguson, and Wendy brought in today's Southwest loaded chicken breast. Now I'll tell you what, I had some out of this world. Also for our soup judges, Abelina Hiscurio, and I'll spell that Guijosa, and she brought in a poza de prigro. Wonderful soup, spicy, so be ready for it if you get it on the recipes. And also our dessert judge, or our dessert winner and judges, Marvel Albitz, Joe Moss, Gary Gangwer. Norma Dysinger won this year with a pineapple sunshine cake. And then to close things out, the sides that we had, our judges, Tammy Moss, Heather Black, and Barbara Seeger. And our winner was Barbara Bergendorf with a spinach dip with her homemade cracked wheat bread. Once again, something else I had, the bread out of this world, and I love spinach dip. So again, thank you for tuning in, or if you get a chance to see this, thank you for watching it. Thanks for being a part of Grandma's Cook-Off, our 9th year. We look forward to seeing you next year for our 10th anniversary, and the excitement will continue and grow. Thanks again for being here. Bye-bye.